there's a whole other world, and that's the emotional side that's within us. The struggles that we are going through, the emotions that we are feeling in order to complete the goal. Hi, I'm Tom Soul, and you're listening to the Social Seed Podcast. Make sure you pat yourself on the back for listening to something on the social media that will help your life. And have you ever started a goal, feeling on fire, only to hit a wall halfway through? Today, I'm breaking down the emotional roller coaster that comes with pursuing something big. On our episode today of goals, the 8 stages of the emotional you. And that's a U for you in general, and a U for how we're going to start. We're going to start high, go down low, and in the end, we're going to make our way back up. And I would like to start with some words of wisdom by an author unknown. Quote, emotions are the compass on the path to goals. They guide, challenge, and ultimately lead you to the destination. End quote. And today we're going to be going over the 8 stages of the emotional you, because when you're achieving goals, people see the physical side of you doing it, but there's a whole other world, and that's the emotional side that's within us. The struggles that we are going through, the emotions that we are feeling in order to complete the goal. And that's actually probably the biggest part. So if you know where you are during the 8 stages, you can kind of see how far you've come, where you're at, and where you need to go, and the stages that you're going to have to go through to get there. So we're going to start off with one that's going to be very familiar with you, and that's stage 1, the spark. Have you ever had an idea where it got you super excited? You stayed up all night Googling and find out as much information you can about it. You were so excited with anticipation about like what it was going to do for you, how your life was going to change, how things were going to be better. Yeah, that's the spark. I've been there too. And then we have stage 2, which is fueling the fire. And what that is I'm sure we've all experienced this one too, is where you go ahead and you get the domain name, you go ahead and get the hosting, you get the whole thing set up, you're on fire, you're thinking about your business plan, how everything is going to work, you're writing it down, you're super excited, you're starting to get it going, you're feeling like you're on fire, like you're untouchable, everything is going right for you, you're so excited, and things couldn't be better. And then we move on to the dip, stage 3, right? That's where we get these challenges. And these challenges, yeah, the excitement of the initial spark is kind of fading a little bit, because now we're like, wow, you know what? This project, this goal, what I'm trying to achieve is a little bit harder than I thought. There are some more issues that I thought were going to be easy, but I'm finding trouble dealing with them. And then we start to have a little bit of doubt, thinking, well, is this the right path? Can I do it? Am I good enough? And that moves us on to stage 4, the struggle. And here we're going to feel a little bit of frustration, because we're not moving as fast as we like. Things aren't happening the way that we saw them, how we pictured them in our mind. And it's not nearly as easy as we thought. And we're just not making it. It's not happening the way we really thought it was going to happen. And we're having some setbacks. Like today, I was trying to set up all my equipment, and just for some reason, nothing wanted to work right. Nothing wanted to connect. I was having setbacks. So that's kind of the other thing. You have this emotional roller coaster every day, as well as your big goals. So yeah, you're going to have those setbacks, and all you can do is stay cool, calm, and know that you're going to make it past them, because they are struggles, they are tough. And every time you make it past these struggles, it helps you move to the next stage. And that is the climb, right? That's when things start going well. Like today, finally, my camera wasn't picturing me upside down. It was actually connecting to my computer. Everything is quiet, and I can go ahead and do my podcast. So I'm making the climb right now, and I'm feeling resilient. I had to work through that. I was determined. And through that resilience and that determination, I'm actually able to come here today and do this and not wait another day because I need to get it done today. It is Friday. I don't have many more days before Sunday to post this. I'm falling behind. But that's part of the struggle, right? I'm just making it through, doing what I have to do, being patient, being resilient, having that determination, and I'm making it to the next stage, the shift. Because now the shift is everything's going right. I'm here, I'm talking to you, I'm feeling good. And at this point, we're feeling growth and we're feeling learning. And with that growth and that learning, makes me feel confident that I can go ahead and move you on to the next stage, the summit, right? That is the end. Like, I'm making it already. This podcast has gone by so quick that I'm already near the end. I'm at the summit. I'm achieving what I wanted to do. I made it through the spark of I wanted to do the podcast today, the fuel and motivation where I got everything ready. I had the dip where things started to go wrong. I had the struggle where I had to go ahead and push through and keep working and working and working until it actually started working. And then I had the climb where we started talking about it. Then I had the shift where my mindset feels better. I feel better. Things are working. And now I'm at the summit again, right near the end. And although this has happened very quickly, our goals don't always happen as quickly. They're a little more challenging. They take a lot more time, but this is just a short way of looking at how it works. And then we have the last stage, the glow, right? This is contentment and future inspiration, because I know that because I went through the spark today of wanting to do this and feeling super motivated that I can go ahead and put out this information and making it through all the other stages. Now I'm at the end. I know, and I've done this before. You have these struggles. You have to push through them. You're going to feel resilient. You're going to learn. You're going to grow. And you're going to get to the end, the glow, the contentment stage, where I feel like I've done okay. So basically, whenever you're going through or whenever you're setting or trying to achieve a goal, you need to recognize which stage you're in. Are you in the spark stage? Are you fueling the fire? Are you in the dip? Are you in the struggle? Are you in the climb? Are you in the shift? Are you in the summit? Are you at the very end, which I'm sure you'll know when you're at the very end, the glow. So if you know these stages are happening, just sit back, calm your mind, meditate, think things through, and know that you're going to get there. But you have to have the patience. You have to have the persistence, the determination that you can do it, and the faith that you can do it, and you're going to make it. And if you could do this and keep every time you have one of these situations occurring, just keep your mindset set to the point of where you know you're going to get through it, you can do it, you're going to make it through. So I know that by figuring out this information, that it helped me to kind of see where I've been and what stage I'm in. And I feel like this kind of rotates over and over again. Every time I'm doing my goal, like I'm getting to one level and then it kind of starts over again, because I don't think I'm ever going to get to the complete glow, but every time I get to the end of every single challenge that I have towards my main goal, that I have more power to keep going for the next time. And that provides that support and the knowledge to know that I can do it. So I'm going to read the quote one more time by author unknown. Quote, "Emotions are the compass on the path to goals. They guide, challenge, and ultimately lead you to the destination." End quote. I hope you found that today's episode, although it was really quick, I hope you found the information good and suitable for whatever stage that you're in. You can recognize it. And you can find me every week on the Social Seed Podcast, on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. And yeah, have a great day. Have a great week. I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.